Hello and welcome to Enterprise Transport Training's DGSA course. We understand that the DGSA exam process can be daunting, and because of such, we have created a unique blend of live online training alongside physical and online training materials. Let's dive in and I'll talk you through it. First up, I have to make it clear that we do not provide the ADR books and we do not organise exams, so this must be done by the candidate separately. A link for where you can purchase the ADR books can be seen here, and here is where you need to go to book your exams. Let's start with the physical training material. In the week preceding the course, you'll be sent out, by post, your unique Enterprise course workbook. This workbook will be required to attend the course as our training is based all around the term practice makes perfect. Because in this workbook you'll find over 100 DGSA exam style questions aimed at every level of DGSA knowledge. The workbook is designed to take each training module that we teach and test your knowledge on it, starting from basic entry-level questions right the way up to complex exam style questions. Once we have covered all of the training modules throughout the week, we then start to put the questions together, building larger, mixed exercises to give candidates the experience of sitting the DGSA exams. We even go that step further and introduce case study questions into the scenario in order to give candidates the experience of the road DGSA exam paper, which is slightly different to the others. Along with your workbook, we will also send you all of the CDG documentation as well as the SQA mock exams. All in all, it's a tried and tested process which gets results. We won't try and baffle you with endless long speeches about ADR. We won't try to tie you in knots with the complexities that ADR can throw up. What we do is coach you to pass the exams, and we do it in a way that's enjoyable, understandable, and ultimately rewarding. So let's talk about how the live training works. Well, first up, everything is hosted on the Zoom platform. So you need to make sure that you have Zoom downloaded and installed onto whichever device you plan to use to attend. We strongly suggest that you use a PC or laptop, as any smaller devices such as a tablet or phone may not be conducive with the learning process, as this can be hard to see smaller writing. Our course is a 4-day intensive course, with a further mock paper day to prepare candidates for the exams. Each day, the course will start at 8 AM and run through to 3 PM. The Zoom session will open up 15 minutes before the start time, and candidates can access the course via the link on their online resource centre, which I'll get onto in a minute. The course, whilst being online, is as close to a classroom course as it gets. You're expected to keep your camera on at all times and your mic open as much as possible, so as to immerse yourselves in the experience. If your camera's not on, this is our view. And you won't get the same experience from us. During your course, your instructor will talk through and explain each module, using PDF versions of ADR on the screen so that candidates can follow the information through. The instructor will also use a number of PowerPoint presentations to explain important points and show visuals which can aid the learning process. We also offer a further 1-hour live exam preparation session 2 days before your exam. So onto the resource centre that I mentioned. When you book, you will get access straight away to your own online resource centre, packed with handy features to aid your studies. Firstly, we have the course calendar. And as mentioned before, here's where you can view all of the course dates and times, but most importantly, you can access the live course itself by clicking on the relevant links for each day. Moving on to the pre-course videos tab, here we have a few videos that are aimed at newbies to the DGSA process. A guide to ADR classes 1 to 9, for instance, is aimed at giving candidates a foothold in understanding the terminology used to describe particular classes, which is important when understanding certain questions. Labelling of study material explains to candidates how to separate their ADR books up so as to easily access information, and is necessary when attending the course and in particular for taking the exams. We encourage any candidates that want that base knowledge to take a look at these. Here's our tutorial videos tab. Here you can watch presentations based around all of our course teaching modules. They can be used in a different way. You could watch them before the course to give yourself a head start on the content. You could watch them during the course to help reiterate the points covered. Or you could watch them once the course ends, so as to remind yourself of crucial points. Here we have Enterprise's unique ePlayer function. This is where you can re-watch the course that you're attending. Each day the course is recorded and uploaded so that you can re-watch it should you wish. Maybe you missed parts or you just want to go over a particular module. It's all there for you to watch again. Next up is our Download Centre, where we have some really useful PDF downloads that help explain various parts of the course in a bite-sized fashion. Here we have exam material, which shows candidates the exact documents that are permitted in the DGSA exams. In most cases, we even have PDF versions of each document should you require them. FAQs answers some of the most commonly asked questions regarding the exam process, and here you can learn a little bit about our instructor team. So there you have it. With Enterprise you get everything you need to give yourself the very best chance of passing, and more. If you have any questions, then please be sure to email dgsa@edrtt.com or call 0161 494 2836. We look forward to seeing you soon.